Hello everyone, I'm the Nerdy Fool and welcome back to Expeditions Viking. We've made our way down into this dungeon to rescue Theodore because his sister is looking for him. The man in the cells looks abjectly terrified. He's shielding his face with his hands, repeating the same words over and over. Please, please, please! Are you Theodore? He stops pleading and just stares at you for a moment. Then he nods slowly. Your sister's been looking for you. She's waiting outside the walls. Think you can make it there? Can you make it out of here on your own? Your sister's been looking for you. He nods again. You let him slink past you, hugging the wall, and he creeps up the stairs to freedom. Well, that was quicker and simpler than I thought it would be. What are these lights out in no man's land? Huh. I don't think there's any secret paths that go there. So I think that's just weird artifacts. So now we'll need to go out and report to the sister that we've freed him and see if there's a reward. And hopefully we didn't set the entire base against us. Hopefully she didn't hear and alert everyone that we murdered everyone down there. We're going to go out this side entrance, which seems to be less guarded. Make our way over to the sister over here. Because I don't know that we haven't made enemies. It seems like everyone's still fine with us. Hello, Amber. The young woman is standing about as close to her newly recovered brother as possible for two people to stand without physically melting together. She is all smiles, and her stutter is entirely gone. My hero, I'm glad to see you again. Just happy to help. Or don't get sentimental, pay up girl. Just happy to help. She holds out her hands, cupping an open pouch overflowing with glittering pence. Here, I went and got the last of Father's savings. They're all yours. How will you get by without this? Or thank you, good luck in the future. How do you get by without this? We still have some keepsakes left, not a fortune, but enough to find a place to live. We'll head south to Mercia and look for work. Please, take it. We'll be fine. Okay, and we gained 1,300 valuables. That's not nothing. Alright, back to tracking this Rhea Silvia, who was stolen. Any clues on the map? Over here, actually. Where the wolves are? There was a named wolf. Is the wolf Rhea Silvia and they're just being really weird? Could be. I mean, they said it's the mother of the saint. The idea that the mother of the saint is a wolf? But it wouldn't be the strangest thing in religion. Certainly not stranger than a lot of Norse mythology. Okay. Rhea Silvia is the wolf. Huh. But it's an attack option. We're probably not supposed to kill her. Fabian Quintus in Legastier has asked you to rescue someone called Rhea Silvia, who's been abducted from the old fortress. You're a wolf. Let's move in. Oh, straight to battle. We'll go non-lethal. Just because. And once again, we are on the back foot for this battle. So let's move some of our meleeers forward. Just to protect the back line from getting attacked. Nephew can go there. Then Kettle. Put you back here. And all of you have moved basically as far forward as you can. You can go a little bit, but everyone else, yeah. I guess I'll move a tiny bit forward. With my injured legs, I can only travel so far, which isn't ideal. But it is what it is. Eliminate all enemies, 10 remaining. Yeah, okay. They get their turn. Didn't do much damage. Oh, knocked him prone. Not cool. And hopefully they don't have enough attacks to kill any of my people before I even get a turn. Oh no. Okay, their movements are way too far. And a flank. Oh, Gunnar's gonna go down on the first turn. Yep. Okay.
Hello, I'm coming.
10 wolves is just crazy. And I've got 2 wolves on me. And we're down a party member. I hate it when they get to go first. And we just have to take hits without being able to do anything. Okay. And you can't stand up. Your turn is just completely wasted lying on the ground. And you even have good physical resistance, don't you? I mean, not right now while you're prone. What do we even do about this? We've lost 2 of our meleeers. One of our archers is surrounded. How do we even get out of this? And you could do a smack. You can't do a smack because you can't step back. You don't do enough to get the kill by yourself. Kettle could do a quick shot, which nearly gets the kill himself. Sadly, unless he crits, it won't actually be the kill. And we're not going to crit. I guess, technically, I only need to do non-lethal for Rhea Silvia. The rest we can go for lethal attacks, which means we have a chance of getting crits. Because you can't crit when you're on non-lethal. I really hate that both of you nearly kill. So I'm gonna need both of your attacks. Yeah. If I had you do your shotgun approach, scatter shot, how many can you hit? It's not really clear who is in range and who is not. It's just an attack action, so if I moved you, you might be able to get into a better position to hit more of them. I don't really want to hit my allies. It looks like you're not... Again, I can't tell if what the ranges are, because clearly that's hitting them, but they don't light up or anything. I hate that. I like the idea of scattershot. I hate how it's not giving me the info I need about where I'm targeting and who I'm targeting. Like, is this wolf getting hit? I have no way of knowing. Yeah. I want to use that, but... Alright. What to actually do? If I can kill this one... then Nefia could do a charge and probably kill another one. So we go for the quick shot. And as much of a waste as it is, the follow-up shot. That's you down. Then Nefia could charge someone and get the kill on whichever one she ends up charging. Which logically, getting over here to try and dissuade more of them from attacking Alfbjorn is going to be good. I can get her into a position where she's flanked, and therefore encourage them to attack her. Do I have Rospa go for the heal? Or do I have her go for the damage reduction? And I think the damage reduction has got to be the better way to go. And yeah, I think we move her here in the hopes that more of them will focus on her rather than running around to attack Alfbjorn. Rospa, just get back. And then as for ourselves, I could do a tactical move, but that's as far as I can make it. And maybe some of them will stay and focus on Nefia instead. Or I could go for the attack, which will give me an attack of opportunity against me, which isn't great. But I get the kill. 100% chance to crit on you. I could even go for the quick shot. Again, it's a damage-wise doesn't look like a kill, but with 100% crit because I'm in melee, it'll be a kill. And then I'll get a second attack that's still pretty high chance to hit. And that feels smart. Even though it is taking a hit that I don't need to take. On the other hand, I could inspire. If Nefia had another attack, now it's not going to be a kill. Yeah, there's no way for me to pull off a kill with anyone else by giving them an attack. No, I'm going to take the hit, as much as I hate it. Quick shot here on the pack leader. Oh, you're the pack leader, not Rhea Silvia. Ugh, that was more damage than I was hoping it would be. Oh, yep. I guess we knew it was going to be a kill. Let's go for you. I guess. Unfortunately, all three of these are going to be free to move. Well, I guess all four of them are going to be free to move. And probably some of them will run up to my archers. And I have no plans for dealing with that. I hope you stand up soon, please. Okay, that's me down again. This might be a TPK. We're just not in a position to actually deal with this. Took too many hits.
That was
Too
quickly.
Nefia. Real slow.
Okay, Nefia's down, so 3 of our party members are dead. Alright, and Rhea Silvia we need to make sure we're doing non-lethals too, but everyone else, we can go for lethal hits. If your scatter shot can aim in a useful manner, there are tons of them right here. Can't tell the range. I suspect it's not getting these last few. So what if I have you step forward just a couple of steps and then scatter shot? I don't know. Cussed, blind, harried. On a bunch of them seems reasonable. You're gonna do a quick shot. Nearly finish this one off. Well, can finish this one off, which is why I want to focus there. Assuming you hit. Good. And then you have our highest chance of hitting on this one. Okay. All that we have left is you. And go for the kill here. I think that's what you gotta do. We just need to kill as many as we can, as often as we can. Yeah, so that attack, it gives them a bunch of penalties, but it doesn't do any damage. I don't know. It's their turn.
You must go on without me.
Resisted the knockdown, good. Kettle's down, that's 4-6 dead. Alright, Roskva, what do you have that can help us? I mean, you can't really get over there to heal him, unfortunately. And I don't think anything else necessarily... More damage means he'll get kills, maybe, on his attacks. It's something. No, you're still not even getting kills. You did a heavy swing? Even still. That's all we've got, and it's just not enough. Having basically one attack per turn that does half a wolf's damage and then a couple of buffs from Roskva is not gonna turn this around. You do have a healing item that I never think to use, so use that. I thought that would heal you a lot more than it did. Is it not a healing item? Healing per turn with a movement penalty. Right. Okay. Sure. Well, it is what it is. I think this is the turn where we lose. Okay. Base leaf goes down. Now we've just got Roskva. Yeah, we are not in a position to take on 10 wolves when they get the first turn. We're just not. And she can't heal herself. So all we can do is attack.
Oh man, you should see your face.
And then, I guess, drug him for what little that's worth. And then we lose.
Help! Hold there.
So what happens when we're defeated?
It hurts.
We lost numbing tinctures. No new injuries. No damage to equipment. Was there really no penalty? Whoa. No, what just happened? I'm gonna toss down a temp save here. Because I don't know what's going on and I might want to reload depending on how poorly this has turned out. I'm confused. Did it just undo? Did it just kick us out of the area? How much of that, what we've done, remains done? Because the fact that we didn't get any injuries or anything from that just strikes me as weird. If we go to our quests, we still have helped the brother, so it didn't undo, like, load to before we entered the area. Are there still going to be 10 wolves down here? Or the ones that we killed, did any of them stay dead? There are dead animals here. So we can just keep taking a couple of cracks at it to try and slowly whittle down their numbers with no penalty? That seems not entirely fair, but I'll accept it. Possibly I should have left to heal. Like camp to get our injuries taken care of. But the cost of losing was not very high. We don't want to kill Rhea Silva. Sylvia? Sylvia. Why is it pointing here now? Because it was pointing sort of in the middle of the clearing before. I really don't like that we're going to have to get into melee to start this fight. Particularly if it gives them the first turn again. Not sure what's happening there. I clicked on it to attack. They're just sliding around. Because I don't want to attack you. Okay, so the fighting has started. Only 5 enemies remaining now. But we are super surrounded because the start of this was just weird. Pull back for ourselves. There's the 5 wolves, so if we can get Roskva away from them, and Kettle. Hopefully we can get most of them to focus on our meleeers. Might go there to try and encourage this one to go there rather than running around. Send you there. Maybe you here? Just to try and hopefully keep them off of Alfbjorn, who can't run because his legs are injured. Okay. Enemies get their turn. Pounce. Resisted the knockdown. Good. Actually blocking. Good. Oh, Roskva, or Nefia is taking some serious damage. But we got our turn, and no one is dead on first turn, which is great. So we need Rhea Silvia to survive. I'm still assuming that's the intent of this quest. Let's go with a quick shot. 77%. It's not bad. Let's do a ranging shot. Just to increase my chances. I want to take this one out so that Gunnar can then run in and help out in some other fight. That's why I'm focusing here. Oh, I'll take that. Possibly I should have helped out on this fight because Aesleaf we know is the weakest damage-wise. Oh, speaking of doing more damage, Force Favor. Now we're getting some kills just right off the bat. So, sure. Attack that one. Then Kettle. Kill this one. Do you get kills? No, yeah, you're just barely too low because it doesn't boost melee. Or her shout boosts melee. Doesn't boost ranged. So I'm going to have you go after this one. As much as that's way overkill on damage. And then you can charge here to take out that wolf. And then let's set things to non-lethal. You'll move there. You can't move because you'll take the attack of opportunity. Nefia can move here to get them flanked, which doesn't help you, Aesleaf. But it's something. And then a heavy swing, non-lethal, just making sure. Nefia goes down. I guess I shouldn't have moved her forward. Now that I'm actually thinking about it. Either way, the fight ends. She's going to be down for just a second, which means hopefully she shouldn't take damage. There we are, victory. No new injuries, please. Nephew did not get injured, so no new injuries, no consumables used. Excellent. So... grab Rhea Silvia. Okay. So we'll be able to just pick her up, I guess. Let's loot all the things first. Loot container character beast missing. Fun. So the game doesn't really know how to handle if they've despawned the wolves but left their gear. Don't see any more loot. There was a cave we can go into, though. That perhaps we should. Unconscious wolf. It's kind of cute when it's not snarling and tearing at your throat. Deliver the unconscious wolf to Fabian Quintus. How did we know that this wolf is Rhea Silvia? I mean, obviously, from a game perspective, it told me. But how would our character have known? Should we deliver it first before we go further into the cave? I think so. Just in case there's more that we need to know. Anyway, I rescued your pet wolf. I'm still weirded out that we didn't take damage or any penalties for dying. Like, losing the fight. Because I would have assumed we would. But instead, I think we lost like one of our consumables. And that was it. Hello, Fabian. I found your wolf. Oh, the barbarians. Have you found Rhea Silvia? I have her safe and sound. Her clan has been dealt with. I ever hear this is no easy feat. I mean, both are true. Her clan has been dealt with. Oh, blessed day. You might have told us that she's a wolf. Of course she's a wolf. Don't you know that it is written that the blessed Romulus and his brother Remus were nursed at the teat of a she-wolf? I did not. As disciples of the great saint, we do as well. Or we do so as well. You drink her milk? Well, of course we do. With all of Romulus's works destroyed by savages like yourself, this is the only hope we have of inheriting his ways. Sure. We take the Eucharist to receive the body of Christ, and so too, we take of the wolf's milk to receive the ways of St. Romulus. With Rhea Silvia returned to us, the sacraments may be administered again. I shall tell the Praetorian guards of your service. He fishes a score of coin out of his pockets, and here, take this as well. You may be filthy barbarians, but it seems that you might just be God's filthy barbarians. Sure. Thanks. Alright, so nothing further about the cave. So let's head in there ourselves and see if there's anything of note. I'm just worried there's going to be more wolves. Head in. Oh, no. It's just a stash with 3 vials. Well, that's not as interesting. I think before I make a decision of what to do about these groups versus this group and whether to continue aiding or fighting, which I think is basically where we're at, I want to go back and heal at a camp. So let's head out of town. Hopefully there's a campsite not too far away from here where we can just quickly rest up, heal, and then come back and decide how we're going to deal with this group. I'm hoping with what we've done, we'll be able to talk to the leader since we've helped them out. Granted, also broke one of their prisoners free, but hopefully they don't know about that. So you're 3 hours away, 6 hours, 6 hours. We'll go to the 3 hours away. Not a great campsite, but oh well. So because I'm injured, all I can do is guard. Can I actually heal? Okay, I will heal Gunnar because I'm injured. And then yeah, he's already assigned to be fully healed by me. So all I can do then is guard. Without training. Assigned to a task that yields no results. Yeah. I mean, not much I can do about that. And then all you can do is guard, but that's fine because that's all you were going to do. We've got meat spoiling. Let's have you do some healing as well. Do you need to heal twice? Yes, because I'm moderately injured. A third time? No. So just 2 heals is sufficient. And then for everyone else, I think fairly happy with things. We'll have you do some more preserving. 1 meat spoils. It's probably fine. Everyone is assigned to be eating meat, leaving our rations alone. So we should get a good amount of hunting. Lots of preserving. Yeah. It's always weird to me that we're eating meat, not rations. Like, everyone's set to eat meat. We have 22 meat in camp. We're preserving 21 of it. One spoils. It's like, are we not eating the meat? I don't know. Things don't make a ton of sense to me. Hunting, scouting, and guarding is all maxed out, which is what we need. Good enough. Make camp. A strange smell attracts you to a distant corner of the camp where Roskva is bent over a tray of roots being roasted over a small fire arranged atop a smooth rock. Though the smoke is thin, it stings your eyes and irritates your throat, yet Roskva looks entirely unaffected, fully absorbed in her strange ritual. She doesn't even seem to notice your presence. What are you doing? A long moment passes in silence. You're unsure if she even heard you and even heard your question. Just as you're about to repeat yourself, she looks up, distant at first, then her eyes focus in on yours. I just remembered an old ritual Hulda taught me years ago for a remedy against hay fever. I've been under attack from Mother Nature since we came here. She can tell I don't belong. Is the smoke helping? A shy smile and a small nod is her only reply. You know much for your age. And you fight remarkably well for yours. I'm no expert, but it seems you combine the relentlessness of a young warrior with the experience of a much older one. Then we're both good at what we do. Perhaps we'll make it after all. I had a good teacher, as no doubt you did. Or I'm glad you noticed. Few are those who can match me in battle. Sure. Then we're both good at what we do. Perhaps we'll make it after all. Roskva bites her lip to hide a grin. Then her dark eyes fall suddenly, and she wraps her arms around herself. You jest, but there's some truth to it. I often wonder if any of us will make it home alive. We'll be fine. We have you to patch us up when things go wrong, right? Very true. Better to die gloriously here than to live a long and boring life at home. No, I'd rather we survive. We'll be fine. We have you to patch us up when things go wrong, right? She gives you a sarcastic snort, but then she seems to realize you were serious, and her look changes. For a moment, she looks at you in a very different way. Her tiny fire has gone out, which seems to remind her of something. She plunges ash-stained fingers into the satchel lying next to her on the ground, and soon retrieves a dirty flask. Here, this is for you. What is it? She lowers her gaze again, and her voice drops nearly to a mumble. A special brew. It's difficult to make, but its effect is powerful. I worry about you, you know, when you fight. I always wish there was more I could do, so I thought of this. I thought it might help you. Maybe one day, maybe it'll save your life. Okay, we don't yet have whatever it is. Roskva is brushing her foot idly across the grass, holding out the flask while looking everywhere except at you. So it's another romance option. We can accept it. Thank you, but you mustn't worry about me. We all have each other's backs out there. Accept it, wrapping your hands around hers as you do so. Thank you. I promise I'll use it well. Or decline. I'd rather not. I don't want anything to cloud my awareness in battle. Well, we're already heading down the Nefia romance. So, even though our morality seems to be aligning better with Roskva, I worry that there's consequences of going down both romances, or that there's not a point later on to say, actually, I only want to go down one or the other. So just to be on the safe side, we're not going to attempt to romance Roskva as well. Thank you, but you mustn't worry about me. We all have each other's backs out there. Even under the ashen paint beneath her eyes, you can see her blushing quite intensely. Her fingers brush over the insides of your hands as she releases the flask, but she manages to meet your eyes for only a moment. I think I should get back to my duties. I've put them off for long enough. Roskva delicately picks up the tray with the roasted roots, brushing off the embers and storing the tray securely in her satchel, which she slings across her shoulder. She manages to do this without once looking at you. Then she stands, hesitates one moment, gives you an inscrutable crooked smile, before she glides back towards the camp to go about her tasks. It didn't actually state what she gave me. But we are healthy now. I don't think we actually gained anything real, which is a shame. But I guess if it was like a consumable, I would have never wanted to actually use it. But it could have been, you know, something like these amulets. Anyway, we have 3 scouted areas that we'll check out. Just wooded all of them? That's fine. Good amount of wood. How are we doing on our homestead? We still have 2 more days, nearly 3 days. And back in here. I keep forgetting he's mutinous. Yeah, we need to do something about that. I don't know what, but we need to do something. Everyone else is indifferent or better. But I think with that, we're going to end the episode here. Next time, we'll probably go to the people inside the keep and see if we can meet with their leader, and then decide where to go from there. So thank y'all for watching, and I will see you guys then. Bye.